This is the MIT paper that went viral about 6 months ago, Your Brain on ChatGPT. And if you're on social media, you saw people almost certainly posting about the fact that our brains were doing the equivalent of melting every time we opened an AI chatbot. And the more we used AI, the stupider we would be. And there wasn't a lot of attention paid to this part, that the test actually just tested how much people remembered about writing an essay. And in fact, the test was conducted with 3 groups of people. One group used an LLM to generate an essay. One group used Google to do the research and help write their essay. The third group wrote their essay. And a number of the students came back several weeks later and they were asked, what do you remember about what you wrote? And surprisingly, it's a touch of sarcasm, surprisingly, those who used an LLM remembered absolutely nothing, or close to nothing. Why was that? They didn't write it. The lesson is quite clear, which is that the assignments that we give our students have to actually reflect what we want them to learn. And that if you want people to remember things about writing, you should probably ask them to write. If you want them to learn how to use an LLM, then you can ask them to generate an essay. If you read the whole 206-page paper, you actually realize that the message from that study is not that writing essays with GPT shows us we're stupid. It's that the brain activity reflects what you're doing. So anyone who does learning design or studies education, this will be really obvious to you, right? So for me, the lesson actually wasn't so much about what their headline was, it was that we are already trusting these systems. We are already outsourcing our thinking. We are already going to the point where rather than writing a 206-page paper, we're giving it to the AI. We're trusting the AI. So for me, even though I love us educators and I want us to be at the front line of everything, I also know we're busy, busy people. And we cannot maybe fix everything ourselves. These machine intelligences, those presences you saw, they're becoming more capable, they're becoming more able to do things, which is why that MIT paper was so distressing. The MIT paper told us that we are becoming less capable, and that Anthropic research showed us that we might be becoming less capable. And so we have a dynamic that's happening here that is quite disturbing if you think about it, which is that the AIs are becoming more capable and we might be becoming less capable. Why is that? Well, presumably it's because of the AIs we're using. The AI companies themselves are saying that. So what should we do?